Hello again, friends.
Hey.
Very excited that we're up to over 500 subscribers. We're almost at 600 subscribers.
Hey, that is, I couldn't believe that, April, when I saw that. I always say, oh, I can't believe it. I'm not saying, oh, dawn of little faith. No. Don't go that way, okay?
No.
It was just very pleasantly surprised.
Yeah,
I
right?
was pleasantly surprised.
And so was I. Yeah, I mean, I've been working hard on this since January, and I think I'm boring on my own. She definitely brings out more life in me, and I think it's good for both of us. I like our energy together. It's been a few weeks. How have your last 2 weeks gone with life, diet, all the things?
Life is hard.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Life is hard. However, with diet and with the way that I feel, very well. Very well. Especially since we were able to try the bread.
Yes.
The bread.
The next level yeasted butter bread.
That made such a difference for me. I've enjoyed it with a burger. I've enjoyed it with bacon and eggs. Had like a toast. Oh, it was so good.
I ate all of mine in like 3 days.
Did you?
Still have some?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, I can't get enough of the stuff.
I liked it so much that I bought the molds. I don't know what to call them now.
Yeah, the muffin pan mold.
But it's different. It's like weird. It's like a mesh.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
So it's mesh.
So you could do it with regular bread too, but around here we're doing it with egg bread, and it just lends a really nice texture to the bottom of things. It's terrible to clean. You'll never get it fully clean.
So don't even try.
Don't even try.
Don't even worry about it.
Just do your best, let it dry, and then use your hands to kind of get out whatever crumbs are still there.
Plus you're going to use it again.
Right. And I just kind of wipe it out before I use it every time. But yeah, I think the egg bread is definitely a game changer. Now, I did an egg fast, a 3-day egg fast this past week. So I ate everything that had to do with eggs. I ate all the egg bread. I ate all of the egg mashed potatoes. I ate eggs, just plain eggs. I'm so sick of eggs right now. Thank God that's over. I'm done with that. I finished 3 days. And last night I actually had some other food, which was so nice.
What was that?
I had some sausage. So,
well, what kind was it? Like from the HEB sausage or Texas Heritage?
Cheddar. Mm-hmm. The cheddar inside, because that's all anybody will eat except Bonnie. She doesn't like it, but I made it for my son, and I was like, "Hey, my egg fast is done. I can actually eat some food." So I had the rest of some pork belly that I had made and some sausage. And then our power went out in the middle of the night, and I got really hot, so that was terrible. I had hives on the insides of my thighs and on the backs of both arms. They just broke out overnight. And that happens if I eat food with too many preservatives sometimes. So I think that's what caused it, was the sausage. No big deal. It was yummy, but really intense, I noticed. And then I tried to eat like a scoop of my egg salad, and I couldn't even taste the egg salad.
What you mean egg salad?
I made, not egg salad, chicken salad. With canned chicken.
Canned chicken is good.
Eggs, some of that bacon crumbles.
Yeah.
Some cheddar cheese, some like ranchish flavor seasoning.
Makes it good.
It was all right. Yeah, it was pretty good. But I couldn't taste it after I ate that super palatable sausage.
I see.
So, learned some things there. All right, I've got the toaster oven on ferment at 105 for a little over an hour.
That looks beautiful.
So that guy's going in for an hour. All right, so we have made, the Indigo Nili next level yeasted butter bread buns with everything bagel seasoning on top of it. It's the same recipe as the bread recipe. I change it up a little bit. I'll put what I do down in the description, but they make excellent buns. So I've tried them before and Dawn has not. So we'll let her take the first bite.
Okay, so this is going to be my first time to try any type of bread this way. April has sent me many recipes, but I never do it. Here we go. We've got our beef patty on here. First initial thought. It makes me think of bread from Slotchki's.
Really?
It could be, for me, because it's so toasted on top, but the bottom has a nice little texture as well. And if you've ever had a Slotchki's sandwich, a Slotchki's original at least, it's a sourdough bread. It's kind of airy inside. And they make both sides, the top has like a seed on it, and the bottom is the same. I don't want to call it crusty, but it has a nice, firm bottom. It's lovely. And I'm just going to say I'm so thankful for this person coming up with this recipe, because
Yes.
I needed to have a little bit of a mix-up in what I've been eating, which is just meat. This is good. You can make
That's
it with
what they
breakfast.
look like. And this texture is achieved because of that special baking thing I have. Maria Emmerich was the first one to come up with the base idea, which is her protein-sparing egg bread. And then other people like Indigo Nili improved upon it, in my opinion. Because there's a whole stick of butter in each recipe. There's a stick of butter in that, and there's a stick of butter in the buns.
Wow. Now, if someone was counting their carbohydrates, what is the carb count per bun? Wow. Yeah, it's super nice. It's good. We're really hungry. Also, right now.
My first and last meal of the day. It's 1:41 right now. The texture police like this. Yeah. I'm the taste police. She's the texture police, and we both approve.
Very nice. Very good choice. I highly recommend.
Look at this teeny tiny little pan. That's my hand. It's very, very small. I love it. Did you finish all the mashed potatoes?
No.
Yeah. Once, I think the recipe is too big for us.
Yes.
I tried.
I agree.
Reheating it. It's not as good as it was fresh for me, I thought. So if I was going to make, like for Thanksgiving, I would make it for Thanksgiving to have mashed potatoes on the side while everybody else is having real mashed potatoes. I'll have my egg mashed potatoes. No problem. But I need to like quarter the recipe so that there's not so much left over. Because we both had like a full Tupperware left over.
Yes.
We're so close. It's like almost moving.
Now, do they have to go back in and bake or anything like that?
No, and you can, like if you wanted to have like shepherd's pie,
Yeah.
you could do this, but you'd skip the next step that I'm about to do, which is adding egg white protein powder.
Oh.
It's working too hard, it's shut off.
Oh.
Usually, I can just let it reset.
How old is it?
Since I was a vegetarian, so
Okay.
at least 15 years. It's definitely thick. I mean, it's all mixed up. It just wouldn't move in the blender.
And so just add egg powder until...
About 2 tablespoons.
Okay.
This is the second one. Let's see. 1, So we do mashed potatoes in Texas, y'all.
Oh, and garlic mashed potatoes are always delicious.
I've already put some garlic in it, but it's a little bit more. Ooh, it's thickened up a bit. I'm washing the spoon for your benefit. Because licking the spoon and putting it back in is a sign of love.
So are you saying that it's ready?
Let's see what you think about these. Because if you don't like them, I'll eat them all. They have a very whipped consistency. Because they're whipped, you know. Isn't that crazy?
I think that with steak
and warm, probably.
Ooh, that would be good because it's weird. It's different.
It is different.
It's different. That's why I think with a steak.
Yeah, very rich and creamy.
I could do it, but we did try to reheat, and
yeah, show them.
Came out almost like we were just trying to heat it up, but it turned into a scrambled egg type of texture. But not bad. I mean, I could eat that for breakfast.
You could probably mix it in, make lumpy mashed potatoes.
Oh yeah, that's true. Or like potato salad. That could be a potato salad.
Try them now. Isn't that, it's better than it was a minute ago, now that they've dried out a little bit?
Yeah, it is. I think that could work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. So, overall, I'd say pretty successful. And good.
I'm eating it out of the pan, so you know it's good. Knocking over my stuff.
It's on the floor. April, get busy.
Oh no. Wow. Good job, Chris.
Yeah.
And Indigo.
Well
we
done.
appreciate you. We had a delicious lunch.
Thank you.
I've been doing more carnivore the past few days because I overate the berries and cherries and it made me inflamed. I'm doing better now. It took just like 2 days out of the egg fast of not eating any carbs, and my inflammation went down a whole lot. So I'm not currently in pain, but the whole time I was eating the berries and cherries, I think it's the cherries. And someone had mentioned, what if it's the cherries and not the berries? Because I've never reacted to berries before, and I think that's a great point. I'm going to try again with the berries. Just berries, no cherries. The cherries weren't even that good this year. I mean, it's cherry season, but my husband was like, they're not that great. Some of them don't have any flavor. Some of them do.
I've noticed that, though, for years, that some of the cherries, they just don't have a flavor.
Yeah.
You're just eating deliciously. The red makes you really, in your mind, ooh, you're getting in something good with that deep, dark, delicious-looking red berry or cherry. But I agree. I had some cherry as well the other day. And I did see that comment. For 2 days, through the summer, because I work for a public school district, through the summer, I hustle. I find pet setting jobs, house setting jobs, cat setting jobs. It doesn't matter. I will pretty much do anything for money.
Almost anything.
And I need to survive. Daily bread.
Yes.
It's about daily bread, because the Lord did say, give us this day our daily bread. I know that the word tells us to plan also and be mindful of, what we have, but daily bread. And that's how I live my life, on daily bread. So I had a job with one person, and then the next day I had a very small pet setting job that day. And then yesterday, I'm in a dead zone pretty much all day at this house that I'm staying at. I don't get notifications. My text messages are all wonky. They're not coming through on time.
Yeah.
Like I know it should be. I try to send an image. it's just spin, spin, spin. And then after about 2 minutes, a full 2 minutes, it says failed.
Yeah.
So because of those things, I didn't get to look at a lot of comments until last night. There was a lot of comments on the last video. And when nothing else could help, love lifted me. That there was a lot of really beautiful comments. So she's responded, and I'm trying to catch up because I want you all to know that we really do appreciate your comments.
Yeah.
And we do not take them lightly.
Right.
I mean, I'm a human person. I have a brain. What is typed, it's either it's going to have an effect. Sometimes makes me feel bad effect, but I want you to know the encouraging ones and the uplifting ones really do make a difference for me. Yeah. I need that in my life. Mm-hmm. I pour out, and I need my cup filled also. So thank you for lovely comments but really, really helped me. Yeah. With that said, I did see the cherry comment, and very I thought to myself, that person, whoever said that, I'm glad you did post that because I had cherries as well. Not a lot. But I had bought some for my niece, and we talked about how she was having some. So I thought I'll have some if that's not going to harm me, right. With the way that I want to be eating. And
because like a cup of cherries is 10 grams of carbs, roughly.
Yeah, and cherries are a lot of work too because you got to get the pit and everything like that, and then you spit it out and whatever. But so you really got to want a cherry to get a cherry. Yeah. But in Texas right now, and they look so delicious when you walk into the H-E-B. They've got the beautiful cherries. But I felt kind of poorly after I had cherries. Mm-hmm. And if that person, whoever it was right now, who put that comment, if they had not put that, I would not have thought that.
You wouldn't have associated
I would not have associated the two.
Right?
So I agree with that comment.
Yeah.
Hearing you, reading that comment, and then my own feeling not sick, but
just not
right.
The best.
No, I would agree. It might be the cherries.
Yeah. And when you get used to feeling your best, like you don't realize how bad you feel when you feel bad.
That's true.
And then you change your diet and you're like, whoa, I feel great.
Yes.
And then you change it back or make a change and it's not optimal anymore and you feel less than amazing.
I didn't understand this until I started feeling better. Yeah. Now I know what it feels like to feel like crap.
Most people feel like crap all the time and they don't know that they could feel better. And that is so sad. But it's our diet. It's the standard American diet.
It is sad.
Yeah, it's the baseline for most people. That's just what we're raised in. And then people say like diabetes and obesity runs in their family. What runs in your family are the habits that you picked up from your parents and they picked up from your grandparents and all of this, sugar is fine but fat is the devil nonsense has totally wrecked our society.
It did.
Completely.
It wrecked.
And it's wrecked our metabolisms and our hormones. And then we have all these other toxins. I mean, they're spraying them in the air. They're spraying them on our food.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are. And it's horrible. But to mitigate some of that, eating clean, the proper human diet.
As clean as you can.
Right. You can only go as clean as you can. I cannot afford to eat the grass-fed, grass-finished, panda massaged meat like Dr. Barry says.
And butter. I can't either.
I buy the cheapest meat I can get.
Yes.
If I'm going to eat good, clean food, I need to get it at the cheapest price point possible. And $4.97 a pound
right now,
for
ribeye $4.97 a pound.
I hope there's a sale going on where you are. Normally around 4th of July, they do put meat on sale. They got pork ribs on sale also, which I think I'm going to get because my husband loves them. I think that's what I'll do for 4th of July. The little, cheesecake pie and ribs.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
So I got to try this cheesecake pie also.
Yeah, well, I'll let you taste test it. We'll do another taste.
We'll do that. Yeah. Great. Sounds great.
I'll do the video of making it at my house and then we'll have a taste because
good job.
It's really hard for us to do videos right now. When I have my house, I'll have the perfect setup for filming videos. I'll have a studio. I'll have an office. It will be amazing when it exists. Right now, it's just a very, very hot box. I tried to walk the other day in the afternoon just because I was like, look, I haven't done anything. I've been editing all day. My shoulders were like, ugh.
Yes.
So I'm like, I'm just going to go walk on the treadmill. I have an industrial fan blowing in my face. I had a bottle of water that I was squirting myself down with, and the treadmill overheated. The treadmill got so hot that through my shoes, my feet were burning.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm dead serious.
Wow, that's wild.
Well, it was over 100 outside.
Well, that's true.
So it's over 100 in my house. And yeah, there's some wind blowing on it, but it was just hot wind, like putting a fan in your oven and thinking it's going to cool it off, you know? So...
we live on the Gulf Coast.
We live in Houston.
It's hot and humid.
And it's hot as
terrible.
Heck. Yeah.
There's no escaping.
It's awful. Yeah. It's not all year, but the summers are intense.
This last winter was awful.
Mild.
Oh, it was
very mild. Weather patterns are changing.
Oh, yeah.
And lots of things are changing.
Oh, yes.
And we're watching. We see.
You better believe.
We see.
I see you.
Mm-hmm. We're starting a Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
I will post when that goes live. And
I'm excited about that.
I am too.
I hope you come aboard.
Yes.
We got some things
we
like to say.
Yeah. I mean, we're kind of throttled with YouTube. I mean, they have their platform rules and they really want you to stay like within this little box. And we're happy to stay within that box on YouTube and play by their rules. But with Patreon, we get a little bit more freedom. Not a ton, but a little bit more. I want to do a video about church hurt because we have both experienced that. Dawn is going to tell you what happened to her in Bulgaria, all of the very, very terrible things that happened and what is still happening because of that. And we cannot talk about that on YouTube. It's too sensitive. So that will definitely be a Patreon thing. Having more discussions about Christ and the end times and, you know, how all of this fits together. Like, how can we live in this time properly, you know, in a way that's pleasing to him and in a way that, you know, we can help others. We can do what we're supposed to do as Christ-like people in fellowship with one another without the building. So those are a lot of the topics that we're going to discuss over on the Patreon. So I hope that you plan to join. That's coming up soon. We need to do some legwork for that. But
someone commented that we are a good pair.
Yeah.
And I responded with, we are a God pair.
Oh, nice. That's true.
But I was laughing when I saw that this person had said, y'all are a good pair. And I thought, even someone we don't know noticed that and spoke about it. I just thought that was all brilliant. But I'm our biggest fan. And next to the Lord, he's our biggest fan. But
I hope so. I hope he likes what we're doing.
I think he does, April.
We're doing it to his glory.
All to his glory, because every triumph or failure is all the glory to the Lord, to the King of Kings. He's our creator.
Yeah.
You know?
And, you know, you can't please everybody all the time, and we're not trying to. We are very niched down as carnivore Christians and keto evangelist Dawn. You know, we're doing this proper human lifestyle with Christ.
Oh, yes.
The beginning, middle, and end, you know, Christ focused all the way.
Yes, yes.
That's what sets us apart from other carnivores and other people following this lifestyle. And it's what makes us who we are.
It does.
I mean, Christ first and foremost, regardless of the way we eat.
Oh,
you know?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Mission work is right here in my town, right here in my backyard, right here in my home.
And your family, everywhere.
Oh, your family. You better be helping your family. And with the point with that is with Patreon, though, if we can get down and we can talk about other things, I want to know what other people have experienced.
Yeah.
I really do. I know we are not the only ones who have heard this call recently.
Yeah.
I mean, within the last, what year is this? So in the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Boy, a shift.
Back when the world changed forever.
Took place. And you know, there's other people out there whose spirit spoke like mine.
Yes, I wish we would have started this back in 2020.
I know it.
I was in a very dark place. We can talk about that on Patreon.
We got a lot to say.
I can't.
A lot to talk about.
But yeah, I was in a very dark place.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
For over a year.
It's terrible.
For a while. I quit Facebook just because of all the nastiness.
Yes.
I'm back now, reluctantly, just to have the Facebook group so that we can have good conversations, uplifting conversations. I'll put the link to the private group. You just have to answer a couple questions and I'll approve you.
Ooh, the first one is the hardest. I really, I had to answer this. I had to answer this question.
I wonder what the answer is.
And I was like, do, 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 do. I thought, what in the world is this? So just go to it just so you can see if you can answer the question.
Yes.
At our time.
So if you've stuck around for this long, I just wanted to say thank you for watching our video all the way to the end. And I want to give you an opportunity. So if you go to the website, thecarnivorechristian.com/contact, and you send me an email or use the link by July 7th. So you have to put your entry in by July 7th by emailing me saying, I want to enter. I'm going to do a drawing for the mesh muffin cake.
Oh, what a great... Girl, please.
So,
why didn't you tell me that? I'd throw my name in that hat.
You couldn't win.
So
You
stoked.
for us.
So stoked.
But yeah, just send me an email. You
That's
have
cool.
to be a subscriber, so I will verify that, but no biggie. And then we will send you the mesh muffin pans.
You'll love it.
They're great. So if you want to make this
You'll love it.
egg bread, even regular bread, if you fall off the wagon or whatever, but the egg bread works beautifully in it. It's really, really good.
Yeah, did a good job.
Yeah, so we're going to give one of those away. And I appreciate you for watching to the end of the video.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time.
Are you okay?
Yes. Always.
So hey, here's another video you might enjoy. And please don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, stay beautiful, friends.